Hi there, I'm Dan from Caribou, and you're watching Mogo. It's actually the fourth time, but we only once before we played in Guangzhou. Yeah, in 2005. It was amazing. It was the best trip I've ever taken in my life. It was incredible. My wife's really interested in tea and pu'er tea, so we went to Yunnan to go to different tea plantations, and then Guizhou we saw all the kind of minority textile culture and all that, and it was amazing. Manitoba is a Canadian province. It's part of Canada, and I wanted a name that kind of had that. I picked it because it kind of represented something about me, something about Canadianness. So I wanted to pick another name that also related to that same kind of feel, same kind of connotations. And caribou are like a northern Canadian animal. They're like reindeer. And so it seemed like a appropriate name. It seemed like the two names kind of related to each other. So while I was making Swim anyway, it was been listening to a lot of dance music. A lot of dance music from the UK dubstep kind of artists and lots of different producers. James Holden is another good example of. And DJing more. I was actually making tracks, going out and DJing them, see how people reacted to them, come home, change them. So, I mean, musically that was one of the things. And also swimming. I spent a lot of the time swimming in the year when I was making it. And all those ideas about how sound appears to you when you're underwater and when you're moving in and out of water had an effect on kind of the ideas of making the music. I mean, I would have become a math professor, I guess, if I hadn't started doing music. But I was always doing both. I was doing music at the same time as I was studying mathematics. I think I just love really rich, kind of lush-sounding music. It just appeals to me. It's so exciting for me to listen to when I'm making it, kind of putting in as much detail as possible. Because when we performed them live, we would have those projected behind us. So for each song we played, we'd have a different video behind us. They're made by these Irish animators called Delicious 9, and we still have video projections that Ryan, who plays guitar, puts together. But we used to, during those two albums, we toured with, they were kind of like animated music videos behind us when we were playing the songs. It's kind of, I've always made music in the same way on a computer, using kind of very cheap kind of piece of equipment and technology at home. I've never gone into a recording studio to make my music. So in that sense, it is electronic music. But, I mean, I always think you can make music like that and make it sound like anything you want. And that's exciting to me, to be able to try different things every time. And it's good after all these years of doing it. People kind of expect that from me almost, that I do something different every time, which is nice. It's a nice position to be in, because I don't have to always think, oh, I did this last time, why am I doing this again? So I kind of avoid defining my music because it's always changing, so... Guangzhou 5 years ago, and so far we're played in Shanghai and we're playing here tonight in Beijing. But when we played 5 years ago, it definitely felt like it was all really very new. It was exciting for us. It was very new. It was the first time we'd been to China, and also for the audience, it felt like maybe there hadn't been that many Western bands play there at that time. Whereas now it feels like much more. Yeah, a band comes every couple weeks or a month, or from an international band comes. So, which is exciting. I mean, it's happened so fast, I guess.